Panic!
2024 was fucking nuts for video game releases. There was a brand new 2D Prince of Persia game that gave Metroid Dread a run for its money. Sega decided to release a new Like a Dragon RPG, and then only 1 week later dropped Persona 3 Reload, and somehow their sales didn't cannibalize each other. Helldivers 2 was really good until it wasn't, but now it is. The Silent Hill 2 remake not only wasn't bad, but was actually really good. And there were so many indie game releases that I can't even begin to list them all. People who say video games are finished are from a different fucking planet, because I took a look at the releases of 2025 and we're not starved for choice in the slightest. Monster Hunter Wilds looks like it's going to be doing more what World did and less what Rise did, which in my honest opinion is a good thing. If you like Rise, that's great, but World just looks and feels better, and Wilds looks like it's gonna go even further with that. Too bad those PC system requirements are absolutely insane. What the fuck? Death Stranding 2. Can't wait to see what else Kojima has riding around in his weird little head. Opinions were mixed on the first Death Stranding, but a lot of people have come around to liking it. I bought it back at launch, played a little and enjoyed it, but I suck at aiming on controllers, so I'll have to play through the whole thing on PC sooner rather than later. I remember it was a really surreal walking simulator, which now that I'm a film student and taking more classes than ever, I may come to really appreciate these games that much more. We got a little stop motion puppet guy. He's the one I'm looking forward to seeing more of. Oh, and Troy Baker is the electric guitar guy. I like him too. I just hope we get more flavors of Monster Energy this time.
Doom the Dark Ages.
Back during COVID, I built my first PC. The very PC that I'm recording my audio into, that edits these videos, that records my video game footage, and the first game I ever played on this PC was Doom 2016. I remember walking away from my first session with my fingers actually tingling, practically itching to go back for more mayhem. And while I own Doom Eternal, I figured I'd save it for a rainy day, and that day has got to be before the Dark Ages comes out. Ghost of Yotei. The sequel to Ghost of Tsushima. I really feel like I don't need to explain this that much. It's a Sucker Punch game. Of course it's gonna be good. They made Sly, they made Infamous, the first Ghost of Tsushima was great. This is gonna be the easiest layup yet. Capcom Fighting Collection 2. Yeah, I'm putting collections and remasters on this list. Fuck you, it's my video. It's Capcom vs SNK and Power Stone 1 and 2 with rollback netcode. That should speak for itself. And even if you think that shouldn't count, how about Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves? That looks sick as hell with all the colorful impacts and the Ben-Day dots. If you weren't the biggest fan of the direction Street Fighter 6 went, moving away from the anime, cartoony inspired visuals, City of the Wolves might be up your alley. Now, I'm not even a fighting game guy. All I used to play was Brawl and Smash 3DS, and I think it still looks pretty cool. Speaking of the 3DS, Fantasy Life. I remember seeing people playing Fantasy Life and being super jealous I couldn't afford it, but after all these years, we're getting a new one on the Switch in 2025 with Fantasy Life I, The Girl Who Steals Time. Deltarune Chapters 3 and 4 are slated for next year. And I don't think I've mentioned this, but I was big into Deltarune when both chapters dropped, so I might just make videos of the new ones when they come out. Hell, I might make retrospectives on the first two just to keep things comprehensive. Shit, now that I think about it, Toby Fox really hasn't missed yet, and with 2025 playing home to a double feature, we really are in store for a great year. Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D Remake. I've been playing a bit of 7 on my 3DS recently, and I've been having a blast. I also tried 11 on my PS4 as well, and it's really good too. I think I just might be a Dragon Quest fan, and with the first 2 games getting the same treatment that 3 got, it's looking like a crazy layup for 12. Whenever that gets a release date announced. I think there's a big one I'm maybe missing. Like this really long-awaited sequel that people have been, waiting for a super long time now. Like over a decade. Oh, right, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Did you see what they did with the remaster of Metroid Prime 1? That game looked incredible, and the trailer for 4 looks like they didn't skip a beat from the trilogy. The music, the lock-on, the fucking scanning for the logbook is still here? And the game looks like it runs like a fucking dream! I can't wait to pounce Alex's face in after his last appearance was in Federation Force on the 3DS back in 2016. Oh yeah, and I guess GTA 6 is coming out or something, I don't fucking know. I won't lie, I haven't really played that much GTA 5. Every time I think about it, I keep remembering the type of people who play GTA 5, who constantly beg for GTA 6 and waste all their money on shark cards, and then I play something else. I'm more of a San Andreas or even a Vice City kind of guy myself, but hey, at least I'll get to see how far Vice City has come in nearly 40 in-game years. Man, it's weird to think that it's been almost 10 years since Kojima was fired from Konami, and here we are getting a new Metal Gear game. Metal Gear Delta looks brilliant, and I can't wait to dive into the jungles of the Soviet Union once more. And the bright side, at least it's not the bullshit that Konami was crapping out with. Ugh. Survive. This, the Silent Hill 2 remake, and the Castlevania collections that we've been getting have been great to see. Good games coming out with Konami's name on them, huh? What are the fucking odds? Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii is one of the titles of all time. It's also a Yakuza game with playable Majima, so it has to be good. I don't think I've mentioned this either, but I like the Yakuza games. I've played Zero and thought it was great. Played Kiwami, thought it was okay. And then I played Kiwami 2, and wow, the Dragon Engine is a game changer. I still have the rest of the series, and then probably the Judgment games to get to, but damn, I'm gonna savor this road ahead of me. Yeah, 2025 and beyond is absolutely stacked when it comes to new games and systems slated to come out. I honestly doubt I'll even get to them all, with college taking up my time and my money having to go towards saving up for a MacBook Pro for editing. You can sure as shit believe that the moment Valve makes SteamOS public, I'm ditching Microsoft and never looking back. So while I wait for big AAA behemoths to go on sale, paychecks to come in so I can make upgrades to my PC and buy an editing workhorse laptop, I'll have to go back to tearing through my backlog and making videos about my experiences with more retro and indie games. And not like I don't like those games, but still, it's kinda hard to recommend Joe Schmo a game like Atlas. Like, what the fuck do I say to explain this? And I did say at the end of my Alien Isolation video I wanted to try and make different types of content. I don't think I forgot about that. While I tended to stick to the same sort of content formula in 2024, briefly deviating to make big rant videos that I just wanted to, create because that genuinely just came from the heart, I want to try and mix things up a bit in 2025. Not always making my spotlight type videos or just ranting about Evil Studios. I want to try and, make something new. I'm also sorry for not making anything for the last 2 months. I've been busy with life, money's been tight, you know how things are. I was gonna make a video on Dark Sector to coincide with Warframe 1999's release, but that game was such a piece of fucking shit. I just ended up throwing in the towel like halfway through. All that time spent recording gameplay ended up completely going to waste. If it wouldn't be too much trouble, I got a Ko-Fi you can send me spare change to over at kofi.com/BGFN_online. I'd really appreciate any and all support. I completely understand if you can't, and I promise it won't go to any gacha games. 2024 has been an eye-opening and hectic year. A lot of great things happened, and a lot of not-so-great things happened. But 2025 looks to have a lot new in store, and I can't wait to see what's next.